I feel like I'm redoing my first time using series all over again. I don't know how many of you remember that. What, are you kidding? Okay. You okay there, Spartan? Oh, I'm just going off right now. This is wild. Okay, okay, it's going very well for me. Okay, okay, it's going very well for me. Oh, it's going very well for me. Oh, oh my goodness, dude. What am I doing here? Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be extra special as today, not only am I making a Halo 5 video, but if you didn't know, Microsoft sent me the Xbox Series X a little bit early. I did make an unboxing video, so if you missed that, make sure you check it out. I hopped on day one as soon as I got the Xbox and was immediately surprised at how different the game felt. It felt almost like it had been completely changed and upgraded in a lot of ways. If you didn't know, some games for the Xbox Series S and X are actually receiving proper optimization support, so they're getting upgraded in a lot of different ways, whereas Halo 5 unfortunately is receiving no optimization. It's getting no real upgrades from 343, but the hardware alone, the Xbox Series X alone, is enough. It's so powerful that it's made the game feel pretty damn different. So that's what I wanted to check out in today's video. So if you do enjoy it, make sure you hit that like down below and subscribe if you're brand new. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying really hard to hit 90,000 before the end of the year, so every new sub is very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's hop into Halo 5 and check out exactly what is new slash upgraded about it on the Xbox Series X. I'm just saying it's not going to look different, but I'll explain why it feels so different and so new actually after all these years. Alright, hopping into a game of Halo 5, it's so weird because this is like what I used to do every single day whenever I used to make a lot of Halo 5 videos, so it's almost like a little bit of a throwback, but it's probably not immediately noticeable or something that you can really tell from watching the gameplay. But Halo 5 on the Xbox Series X feels so silky smooth. It feels absolutely like butter on this new console because there's basically nothing holding it back. I feel like Halo 5 was always semi-restricted by the Xbox One's hardware, which is very unfortunate because, you know, they were cool consoles. I had a lot of fun with the Xbox One, but I don't think it was quite enough to really do Halo 5 and make it become the game that it was always truly meant to be. A really good example that I'm going to explain to you guys is about heavy aim.
Heavy aim issue.
Heavy aim.
Heavy aim, if you've never heard of heavy aim before, you have no idea what that is, then we're about to have a little bit of a lesson here on my channel. Heavy aim in Halo 5 was always a massive topic of debate, especially with pro players. Some people were convinced that since Halo 5 had so many rec weapons, so many skins and all that stuff that were all loading at the same time, it kind of held the game back a little bit. It kind of made the game chug along a little bit while in matchmaking. I am personally in the boat where I think heavy aim was 1,000,000% totally existed, especially now that I'm playing on the Series X. But what heavy aim did, basically, as the name goes, makes your aim feel very heavy, makes it a little bit more awkward to shoot people. Nothing feels quite as smooth as what you would expect it to be with an FPS game. Oh, I suck, dude. I was kind of waiting for them to line up for a 2-for-1, but they just didn't want to. So Halo 5 on the Xbox One, sometimes the aiming could be a little bit sluggish. It would feel a little bit just not as smooth as what you would like it to, whereas on the Series X, I have finally experienced what this game was always meant to be. Whenever I say this game is like butter, it is smooth as anything. I'm not kidding. It is night and day difference. I almost feel like I'm kind of cheating, I'll be honest with you. There's sometimes I've got a few kills and I'm like, I feel like I wouldn't have got that. I would not have hit those shots as easily on the Xbox One. And I know I probably sound insane, like it's all in my head, but trust me, I'm not crazy. The faster SSD, the faster processor, the better graphics card, everything like that has absolutely made Halo 5 basically a totally fresh game for me, almost to the point where I do want to start playing it more often because it feels that good. Forge maps feel just incredible now. There's no weird lag, there's no FPS drops. They all run absolutely beautifully, which is something I always struggle with. A lot of the Halo 5 Forge maps, unfortunately, weren't that smooth. They weren't that nice to play on. All of that is a thing of the past. No longer does Halo 5 struggle or chug along whatsoever. The Series X absolutely just blasts through this game and every technical issue it ever had. had. Not saying there's no bugs, but I haven't actually run into any, to be honest with you, while playing it. So I am very, very happy is what I'm trying to say. So if any of you out there are still playing Halo 5 and you were thinking to yourself, is the Xbox Series X worth upgrading to? Is it worth my time if I only play Halo 5 really? I can very confidently tell you that I think it is 100% worth your time upgrading. I think you will be very, very happy with how the game feels. And just to clarify, Halo 5 has had no real optimizations, no real upgrades or anything like that done to it. This is all solely just the Xbox by itself doing this. So if there's any other backwards compatible titles that you want to try and play, I can guarantee you that all of them will also feel really, really good or better than what they ever have before, simply because of the better hardware that's in the Series X, which is absolutely amazing. It makes me very happy that these old games are getting upgraded just because of the console. That could have been a really huge clip if I didn't choke that 2-for-1. No, stop shooting me. There we go. Okay, that's all I wanted. I just wanted him dead. But even though Halo 5 isn't getting any optimization, that doesn't mean that the Series X isn't getting any Halo love. The MCC is actually getting a pretty major update in a couple of days' time after the release of the console. I want to say the 17th, but I'm not 100% sure. But the MCC is getting upgraded to 120 FPS. It's getting FOV sliders, all that good stuff. So the MCC is getting an actual upgrade to take advantage of the Series X hardware, which is awesome. I could lie to myself and say, but maybe they'll come back and do Halo 5. I don't see it happening, but I think the changes alone that I just explained during that game are more than enough to keep me and every other Halo 5 player very, very happy. Halo 5 has always been a pretty odd game for me. It's always been something that I have never really been able to explain whether it's a popular game or a not popular game to people, because it's basically impossible to tell. I feel like I'm a little bit biased simply because I truly did love Halo 5. It also did a lot for me. Obviously, you know, it grew my entire YouTube channel to where it is now. Without Halo 5, I really don't know what I would be doing. I feel like the aiming issues and all the little performance bugs and pitches that the game had kind of maybe made people not like it as much. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it, like gameplay, full stop, is a big reason people just didn't like this game. But I'm just very happy now that I can finally hop on Halo 5 and know that I'm going to have a very, very solid experience. The game is going to work as intended. Hopefully. I hope it keeps working anyway. I hop on and get reminded that there are like 2 million rec weapons in this game that I need to relearn, and I'm like, oh great, I forgot that existed. Love the Goss on the Warthog. But I want you guys to drop a comment down below. Are you planning on upgrading to the next gen of consoles? Are you thinking about getting the S or the X? If you are, let me know which one. I'll be honest with you, I totally was not planning on getting one of the new consoles. I'll have no issues in telling you all that. I truly thought that I would forever just be a PC Halo gamer, and I wouldn't really care about getting the new Xbox. Maybe whenever Infinite came out, I would consider getting one if I thought it was worth it. But I am very, very pleased that I do have one, because I can honestly see a lot of benefits of having one over just having a PC if you are a Halo fan. There's something really, really nice about having a console that's just dedicated to playing video games. You know, a PC is great, but having my box here just sitting there ready to load up a game of Halo very fast whenever I want is extremely useful. Oh, die Banshee. No! Okay, we're good. I was only worried for like at least 3 seconds, and that was it. Oh, he's a rocket. Okay. This game is terrifying me. This is awkward. This is awkward. I don't know how I'm alive right now. No! No, come here, Warthog. I feel like I'm redoing my first time using series all over again. I don't know how many of you remember that. What, are you kidding? Okay. You okay there, Spartan? But I feel like I can totally reclaim the idea of doing first time using all over again. You think I've used an incineration cannon anytime this year? You would be very wrong. Obviously, we all know nothing about Halo Infinite, but I'm kind of thinking, would I hate the idea of all these super powerful weapons coming back? On one hand, I thought they were maybe a little bit ridiculous. I thought they were a little bit overbearing at some points, but I would be totally lying if I didn't love Super Fiesta. Super Fiesta, for whatever reason, ticked every single box of mine whenever it came to being a Halo fan. Just the absolute random carnage that came from this game mode just never really got old to me. It was a mix of the random carnage and also having to deal with the terrible loadouts that you were given was all part of the fun. You know, if I get a kneeler and this dude has a binary rifle, what am I gonna do? Ooh. I'm just going off right now. This is wild. Okay, it's going very well for me. Okay, it's going very well for me. Oh, Oh, it's going very well for me. Oh. Oh my goodness, dude. What am I doing here? Oh, that was actually sick as hell, man. Yeah, you show him, teammate. You got this. Good farting, good. Ah, Bachi! Halo 5 will forever have that little flair for me. It'll forever have that little thing about it that I just can't get sick of, and I don't even know how to describe that properly. I'm still glad that Halo 5 existed. I'm still glad that we got to experience a game like this. Did he just kill his teammate? Yeah, he did. Oh, and I'm dead now. Just end my misery. Put me out of my suffering, please. I tried my best. This guy had 27 assists in their team. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't want to scare you guys, but I think I'm facing against a clan. A lot of people cringe at clans or think they're, you know, kind of weird, but I actually think the idea of them was really, really cool. The idea that some players want to get together and just run lobbies together and just have a good time, I think that's pretty awesome. I have no real issues with clans. It's more so the clan recruitment that I am more interested in. I feel like the whole process of, you know, having a boot camp and hosting custom games and all that stuff, it just, you know, you do you, basically, is what I'm saying. If you want to treat it like real life, you can do whatever you want. Ooh, a sniper rifle. Please and thank you. Okay, okay. Line them up, line them up. Okay, line them up. No! Where are they all? I'm so sad. Oh. No, he was one shot. No! Oh, I got him. I can feel my true inner Halo 5 sweat coming back out. Bonk. If I sit right here, he'll never know that I'm here. Oh. No, dude. Stop walking sideways. Okay. It worked. Ah, another clan taken down. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully all of you enjoyed the gloriousness of Halo 5. I don't know if that's an actual word or not. Is gloriousness? You get what I mean anyway. It's fantastic on the new consoles. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. A lot more videos coming in the future whenever MCC gets that optimization update. For sure, there's going to be a video on the channel here, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you all so much for watching. Love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Of course, it is the end of the video, so I want to say a massive thanks to all of my patrons over on Patreon for supporting me and my channel. Without them, it would be a lot more difficult for me to support my YouTube and also hire my editor, Elsie, who does an incredibly good job. So big shout out to Tyler D, Austin W, Cameron G, I am DJ D, Ruby117, Nikki Vaughn, DRM, Zero, Little Thomas, Biz8112, and Matt Prinz. Thank you all so much once again. If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out the Patreon link down in the description. There are many different rewards for you to check out. I do monthly game nights, and I also upload all of my thumbnails in 4K for you guys to have some really awesome Halo themed background. So if this interests any of you, make sure you check it out. I would really appreciate it, and it directly supports me and my channel. So hopefully you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.